you guys? Again, my name is Zach Jones and this is Long Way to Go, and I am so excited to be bringing you on another journey. I am here in Scotland. I'm in the city of Edinburgh and this is day one of the trip. So, crazy start to the trip. Got on my flight on the 20th over in the US. Got here on the 21st on Sunday. The time change is about 5 hours for here, so I slept on the plane the whole way and I'm pretty well rested. I've had a few tired bouts, but nothing major. Fortunately, my travel partner for this trip was Mia. There were some issues with her flight and the situation with Brexit, so I am here on the first day alone. We are staying at Code Pod Hostel, which is a hostel that operates exclusively on codes to all the doors, so the name is pretty much a giveaway. This is the room we're working with. It's an 8-person dorm. There's the lower bunks and the upper bunks. We have bunk 5 and 7. Mia's not going to be here tonight, as I said, so this bunk is closed off. And this is what I'm working with. You got plugs, USB plugs. You got a soundboard for your head. You got some lighting. The upper bunks are open at the top, but that's been the gig. So I've been wandering around the city all day. Got my SIM card, which is with EE, because they operate both in the UK and Ireland. Had a great lunch at a little restaurant and wandered around some of the parks, and so I did some sightseeing, but that's been it for the day so far. Right now I'm gonna go get my bags, bring everything back up here. I'm gonna start storing my bags. I have my trusty Wander camera bag with all my equipment, so we will see what we get in today, but regardless, I will talk to you guys a little bit later on. Later today, I've just been continuing to wander around Edinburgh City. It's been a little hard to get the hang of things here, I'll be honest, compared to other places I've been. Especially with this, tattoo festival that's going on. Just trying to get the times right. A lot of stuff here seems to close fairly early when it comes to public attractions like the museums, the cathedrals, things like that. They're closing around 4:30 to 5. By the time I got into the code pods, it was really quite difficult to kind of get tickets for anything. So now I'm here at the Meadows, which is this massive park and green space here in the city of Edinburgh, right past Edinburgh University. As you can see in the background, a bunch of volleyball games going on, people lounging, some people trying to do a barbecue, but it seems to be going, but maybe failing. It's very smoky regardless. You got some of this beautiful architecture in the background, and then there is some type of festival circus type thing that's connected to the tattoo festival. So there is also something interesting happening in the city right now that I learned about a little earlier today on my taxi ride in, but I'm definitely seeing more of the impact is that there is a massive garbage strike. So all the garbage men and women are no longer picking up rubbish in the city center, and it is definitely piling up across the city here with this month-long festival. So I will be meandering on. I'll probably talk to you guys a little bit more and try to be better about filming my food this afternoon for lunch. I did not film at all. Again, bad habits, but I gotta get better about showing you guys what I had. But I did have a great wrap at a restaurant not too far away from the hostel. So I'm gonna move onward and see what we get into for dinner. Yeah, I know. What is poppin', folks? So it is day 2 of Scotland. Getting a treatment of this classic Scottish weather already, a little bit rainy and dreary, but I am coming to you guys this morning at the Old College of the University of Edinburgh. It was actually referred to as the New College, but now it's the Old College. Just want to kind of show you some of the cool old architecture get us started for this morning. Picked up a latte, chocolate scone, so we're about to crush today. Mia gets in at 11:34, and then we're gonna head out to venture more of the city. So I'm gonna take you guys with me today, and let's head off to the Church and Museum. What is up, folks? A little further in the day, I'm coming from Calton Hill, which is one of the monument outlooks of the city. Calton Hill neighborhood is known for its gay bars, its city skyline views, and right now I'm standing by some of these Neolithic monuments. This is also an art gallery. We have another monument here. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna walk down. It's starting to rain a little bit. It's just exploring this hill mainly, and just getting some really good skyline shots. So on to the next place. What up? Hello. Finally here. How are you doing? So you might be wondering, Zach, what are you doing in a graveyard? So I am currently at the Greyfriars Kirkyard, which is famous due to the Harry Potter series. Supposedly many of the names in this graveyard are the inspiration to some of the names in the series. I've been wandering around and we've seen Tom Riddle, we've seen the last name McGonagall, and currently we're trying to check to see if there is a last name Harry here. We haven't done that much research, so we've just been wandering around these crypts and tombs. As you can see, they're really interesting in a lot of their make. I've never seen a graveyard like this, and I've been to a lot of graveyards while traveling. If you look at the church here, some are embedded in the walls. Not quite sure if there's an actual cremated person behind that in an urn, or whether they would actually store the actual bodies within those kind of like crypts or placards or tombstones. As you can see over here, there's some much larger ones. And this has been what we've been kind of wondering and questioning, is if you like look into something like this, it is right up against the building. So this is occurring all around the graveyard, and I don't know enough about, graveyards or tombstones or the way people are buried and honored here in Edinburgh or in Scotland, but it's just an interesting kind of component to understand, and I'm definitely going to look a lot more into it, and I'll probably put a few notes that you'll see on the screen here as I'm talking about this. But yeah, it's a really interesting graveyard, bunch of tours happening, and we are currently still looking for Harry. So if we find it, I'll b-roll that over this, but if not, we're going to keep searching around and then head off. So this is the Greyfriar Bobby, which is the bar and pub behind it, as well as part of the church. As you can see, as you walk by, you're meant to touch the nose of this dog for good luck. So I guess I'm gonna have to go touch the nose for good luck. You gonna touch the nose? Yeah. You gotta get good luck. There, see? We're walking around the castle here, and they actually have a cemetery dedicated to their dogs. So I guess they must have buried soldier dogs or adopted animals. Okay folks, we are wrapping up here at Edinburgh Castle. Pretty interesting. A lot of history. It's gone through many hands. A ton of stuff about Scotland and its history, along with its relationship to the UK. Mia, what do you rate it? where do you put this? Like on your, I mean, I guess this is the first thing you visited so far, so this is not the most accurate thing to ask you to review.
So all the things I've seen today and on our whole trip in Scotland, this was impressive. That was like
You're really selling it. I appreciate you really buying in here that this is the first visit. Favorite part of the castle so far?
Favorite part is the dog cemetery.
Dog cemetery?
Yeah, we have a dog cemetery with a beautiful view of the city. So how can't you miss it?
Right, and the prisoners also have a beautiful view in this new addition here of the Angler Tower. So overall, really good. Definitely worth a visit, right in the heart of the city. And this is also where the Tattoo Military Show will go on August 28th as part of the Tattoo Festival. So that will happen right outside the castle gate. So overall, great experience. We're gonna head on to the next thing and we'll see what we get into for the rest of the day. All right, folks. In an effort not to be lazy, I'm recording my phone. This is dinner. We're at the clam show, right by the hostel. Fish and chips with cheese, a little bit of salt.
And Happy Meal.
And then we have also beer battered mushrooms coming. So full on meal, going straight in for the fried goods, but can't go wrong with these guys. This is the aftermath of all of that food, as you can see. All right, here we go. Finally, okay. We have finished most of it. I thought that when they asked if I wanted cheese on it, I asked them to put it on the side because I thought it would be melted. This is what they gave me, was grated cheese. So it did melt after I put it on the fries, so it wasn't bad. But as you can see, this place is popping. Everyone loves this spot. It is open till 1 a.m. So it is one of the latest places here on the strip in town. And it's right next to the hostel, so you can't really complain. But of course, I think I need a little something sweet after this, so might be going for a gelato, but that is yet to be determined. So trying to be better about sharing the food here, and this one was definitely worth sharing with y'all.